All right. Are we gonna start in 3 minutes? I'm gonna start in 3 minutes. All right. All right. So at this point, waiting for the 15-minute candle to close, waiting for the opening range to set up. So waiting for the current 15-minute candle close. Now we do have, overnight, and we were trading below the overnight throughout the day, and now price is going higher. We'll see what price will do. Either price reject the overnight, and we look for sells. I will look for sells, or um, you know, price will double break lows, and then I will look for buys. So, but I think that the sells. I would love to see sells today. I would like, yeah, I would love to take sells. Double break sells, for example, would be very nice today. So price setups the range, then comes CISD, closes below both key levels, and then looking for trade to the downside. For buys, waiting for price to set up the range, break the low, CISD, and then look to trade the opening range high or whatever high price setups. So currently, there is nothing. So currently, just waiting for 15 minutes to close, and yeah, had no trades this week. So there is Monday, 0 trades. So last week I had trades. So this week there is no trades. So let's see settings, execution marks. So I should have the execution marks. All right, whatever. So there was no trade today, and I mean this week there was 0 trades. All right, so the trades, um, there is no trades I can show because from the previous week I explained what trades I took. Now, obviously, as there is no new trades, there is nothing to show, really. So, if price will maintain the key levels above, maybe there is a break and retest buys, but that would be with the 10 a.m. candle. And if price would, form the 15-minute swing point, um, but you know, buys is tough today. Really, I would love to see sells. I would want to take sells today. So 7 minutes left until the opening range is set. So roughly 2 minutes left until the opening range is set. We'll see what price does next, because before either side of the range does break, there is no trade for me, and I will wait for the opening range to set up first. waiting for this opening range to set up finally, and then really, even if you would want to buy, now, do you really want to buy here? Like, you should have bought like here, but for me, key levels are not were not in alignment. So I'm still going to wait. Even if price just continues pushing higher, that's fine, because then I can wait for price to retest, come back for retest, and then look for trade. Because at any given moment price can just push higher, break the opening range high, and then close back below, and then look to trade lower. So the opening range is set, like, that's it. So at this point, going to wait, because I'm not going to take the break and retest, but break and retest buys, because I will need to, for the new candle on the 1 hour, in 15 minutes, to create the swing point on the 15 minute. Then maybe I could look for some sort of buys, but until then, um, I will wait. Because the 1 hour candle still looks bullish, right? Like, it doesn't look bearish at all. Even if you try to sell now, um, the bullish candle is still strong. So I'm going to wait for, maybe even for this candle to close, and within the new 10 a.m. candle we'll see something to the downside or to the upside. With the break of the opening range high, I would assume that there is a possibility for sells below the New York key level, and there is a possibility for buys after break and then retest, and then looking to trade to the session high, whatever high of the session price makes now. So for sells, I would still need for price to close below New York for for me to think about any sells. They would start below this level. They would be, I would start to look for sells below the New York. Let's see if price does close below here, looking to trade lower, stop loss above, looking to trade to the opening range low. So took sells, double break shorts. So that's why, I went half risk, because I know that, price still, because this is only one key level aligned and price still can go higher, right? But if price does create, does close below this candle right here, I will add my position. I will add more to my position. So if does price close here, I would move my stop loss here and then look to trade towards the opening range low. If that happens, right? If not, and price just pushes higher, then we'll wait for the next trade. But that's a double break trade. All right, so looks like price doesn't want to close below the New York, but still going to wait, because until price really breaks the high, this trade is valid. So going to wait. So this candle did not close here, but maybe this one will close, and then we'll see something going to the downside. So it's getting closer to the 1 hour candle close. Alright, so 40 seconds left, and then we'll see if I will add to my position. So if there is no closure, there is no trade. So there is no closure yet, so I'm not gonna add to my position yet. So price did not close below. Alright, so looks like price is going to stop me out. So I would expect for the next candle to break and maybe, you know, keep pushing higher, or price can break once again CISD and push lower to the same opening range low, but price would have to close back below this New York view up. Only at that point I would think of any trade to the downside. So I mean, this one is still valid until we really break really break the high. So my entry was here, stop loss here, and my take profit at the opening range low. So that's roughly 1 to 1. Maybe, you know, price would push lower, but I mean, the only thing I can control is my emotions, and I mean, I did execute my planned trade. I said that I wanted to take today double break sells, so they happened, and yeah, I just took sells after the double break happened, closed below the New York, and just unfortunately, price may just want to sweep the liquidity from once again, right? And that would be a 1 hour, one hourly candle high. So price would do a liquidity sweep at the 1 hour candle high. Price can very well just come lower, sweep the low, right, and then push from here higher as well. Right? Price can do that easily. So we do close below the New York once again. Can we, if we close below that, if we close below here, then there is a potential another entry to the downside. Alright, so still waiting for price to do something. So 4 minutes, roughly. Alright, 5 minutes left until the 15-minute candle close. Alright, so we do sweep the important level now. We do sweep the 15-minute candle low. So let's see how price does react at this point, because if price just, now keeps pushing higher, closes back above the New York, there is, high chance that price will push higher from here if it does close. But let's see. We do retest now the overnight. So here we do retest it. I really want for price to keep closing below and then continue pushing lower. Still watching how price will react, because price still can go higher, close above here, and from here to push to the session high. That is possibility too, because previous 1 hour candle didn't really break the high. So yeah, just gonna let it do its thing. We'll see how price what price does. But the opening range low is my target. All right. I do like how price is moving lower. Within the next candle, I would love for price, to make something here and then push lower to the opening range low. And I mean, price still can go a little higher, right? But this is a double break trade, so let's see. I mean, I'm not gonna panic until I proved, wrong, and I have CISD to the upside with the closures above the key level, and then maybe yes, price will go higher. Until then, until I have the information, I'm not gonna think about buys, because really, even if price does close below here now, I would expect for price to continue pushing lower. So the stop loss placement was really good today. I mean, that's really good. Alright, so I don't really want for price to sweep the low at the first minute. If it does, then I will secure. I'm not gonna add any position to my, I'm not gonna add anything, and I will wait because yeah, price is did sweep the low first at the first minute. Let's see if we can close below. Let's see if we can close below. Alright, still waiting for price. Still waiting for price to reach the opening range low at least. So if price does close below this level, I will add position. So how do I manage my risk is after this 15-minute candle close, I will decide what I will want, what either I'm going to close or either I'm going to hold, because without this 15-minute candle close that I can't really make the decision like 9 minutes. If in those 9 minutes price does stop me out, I mean there is nothing I could have done. And that's going to be a small loss, so that's completely fine because I did not add the position or anything like that. So that's a double break trade. So what I am expecting for price to um, sweep the opening range low, which is here. If price doesn't do that, it is what it is. Alright, so price does not looking good to the downside at the current moment, and in 7 minutes I will most likely close my trade. And if I'm going to get stopped out at that point, the break and retest trade today was in play. But for the trade break and retest, you would have to enter with this candle with a stop loss down here and target the session high. So that that could be the plan too. That could be the plan too. But as I said, from the beginning of the session, I had the break of the opening range high first. Then I had CISD close below the New York. Entered the trade. Price moved lower. Now we are in retracement, right? So maybe that was the move, and when price came to my entry, I could have gone break even, but let's see. I'm still in the trade because the trade is still valid. I mean, the trade is still valid. So still 5 minutes left until the 15-minute candle close. 4 minutes. 4 minutes left until the hourly candle. I mean the 15-minute candle close. So that was today, a 8th of July. That was a entry was taken at 9:50. Yeah, 9:50. FOMC later in the day. Today was sells with half risk, double break, uh, New York VWAP alignment, entry within the C2 and 1. Liquidity taken with the 9:45 candle. Um, so so still waiting for journal, and yeah. So that's my entry. All right, so looks great. Looks great. So 2 minutes left, and I still don't close my trade because I'm still going to wait for those 2 minutes to close, for the 15-minute candle to close. And if price just closes above the New York, I will just close in a small loss, because at that point, you know, the swing point is confirmed. I mean, finished on the 15 minutes, 4 candle sequence, because really it is a 4 candle sequence for a swing to form and complete in most cases. So I'm not saying that the next candles are not going to push lower or whatever, but I'm just saying that the sequence always is the like 4 candles. So candle 2 manipulation, candle 3 and candle 4 are the expansions candles. And if price doesn't expand in candle 3 and candle 4, then you know, maybe it will be another direction trade, because today we had the candle 3 kind of expansion and candle 4 is rangy candle, right? So 2 minutes left. So I'm not panicking, I'm not closing, you know, I just let price do whatever it wants to do. My stop loss is in place. I know how much I'm going to lose, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Alright, so a 15-minute candle close, and at this point, if price does close above the New York, I'm closing my trade. So 6 seconds, and just waiting for price to close above the New York. If price does close above the New York, then I'm closing my trade. Simple as that. Because as you can see, price tried to go higher, pushed lower, tried to go higher, and now maybe price will push lower. As you can see that, as I said, I will wait for the certain thing to happen before I will press the button or make the decision. At this point, if price does close above the New York, which is the blue line, I am closing the trade. Until then, price still may push lower because we just pushed higher, retested the New York, and we had the push lower once again, right? So maybe price will want to sweep this low, maybe not. So just waiting. As soon as price does close above the blue line, just closing my position. Alright. Alright, so as soon as 1 minute candle close above the New York VWAP, which is the blue line here, I will close my trade in a small loss. Because at that point, price can just continue pushing higher to the swings. Good morning, good morning. Uh, Already almost finished my stream. Just waiting for this position either to close at break even or in profits, right? So as I said, as soon as the 1 minute candle does close above this blue line, which is the New York VWAP, then I will close my position. Until then, I will expect for price to push lower to the opening range low. Yeah, for sure. I have there is a series upcoming for the model I use, which will be on my YouTube, and everything is for free. Obviously, you can go and there is a couple videos now that you can watch, and I kind of explain how to use the VWAP. Obviously, there is some tweaks that I will explain later on, and then yeah, that's a great for your following the trends basically, because that can be your key level for the day, for the session, because I do trade only ti that this basically is the time based model that I trade from 10:30 to 11 a.m. and that's it. So I'm waiting for the opening range to set up like it did today, here and here. Price did break the opening range high first, so I would expect for price to continue to the opening range low. Alright, so if price does close above the blue line here, then I will close my position in small loss, I guess. So still waiting for price to do something really, because I can't close the trade until price does really close above the blue line. So what else, guys? You can ask questions. I will answer if you would like to know anything else. So today the stop placement was really good because I have entered at that point with this candle, and you can see that price almost came to my stop loss, but obviously it was good placement. That's why I did not get stopped out. Can you please arrange one on sure, when I will have some free time, for sure I can help you, or you can just ask questions here. I can answer you everything what you need, because really, as you can see, there is not many people watching, so I can answer you everything here if you want. When I'm actually streaming, because I only stream for a 1 hour a day, really, like 1.5 hour. Have been watching your stream for quite some time. Yep, thank you very much. I mean, you can see I do take trades for on this account, for on stream. I mean, everything I do is on stream. So yeah, trying to share what I do, really, because it's really simple, to be honest. It's time based. You do only specific thing at the specific time. That's it. Like, you're not gonna do anything else. So the only thing that is stopping you is probably over trading or over risking, right? Those two things are the most likely holding you back because you are not like if you over trade, that means you are not disciplined, right? If you over risk, same thing, like you trade off your emotions because you probably did you know, you have to find your strategy first. Like you have to find it and then obviously trade with only one strategy for some time, 3 months, 4 months, whatever. But keep trading like one trade a day, like one trade a day. Because as I said, I will show you. Let me see. Maybe we will break the opening range low. So I want to secure my position. All right. So waiting for the 15-minute candle to open. Alright, so blue account over and over. Yeah, happened to me many times too. I mean, real money, prop firms, I mean, happened to me as well. So, I've been there too. And until I stopped over trading and over risking, I mean, everything became, normal. Because at that point, you just focus on one strategy and you just, you don't do anything else. I mean, like I trade, like you see, I take one trade a day, like one trade, one trade, one trade, one trade, three trades, but that's only like two trades, but one trade had two positions open. So that's really pretty much it. But I do only like one trade a day roughly. Maybe two. Like two is like max I can do a day. And that just keeps me, and also I do the time-based strategy, right? Which I trade only 1 hour a day, like for 1.5 hour a day, and that's it. I don't do anything else. So that helped me to stop over trading, also helped me to stop over risking, because I'm not gonna risk. I know that I can blow the account, so I'm not gonna over risk. And that's it, simple as that. Like here today, I risked 250 bucks when my normal position is like 500, right? But I just went half risk because I know that today, because I will add later maybe on or something like that. But let's see if we can break the low. That would be nice, and I would close my position and I would finish the day. And that's only one trade for me today. Like I mean, there is not going to be much more trades for me. So even if I lose or win, I take one trade a day. It's only one trade a day. All right, so that's going to be fun if price don't break the low and stops me out and break even. That would be funny. But I believe that price will break opening range low because that's what happens most. Yes, overtrade. Yeah, that's correct. That you overtrade. I mean, everybody does that. Everybody does that. Everybody does the same thing. So until you stop doing that, like there is nothing I can do or anyone can help you. Like until you stop overtrade yourself, um, there is nothing else. Nobody can help you, right? Like really, nobody can help you until you just stop overtrading yourself and or risk also. All right, so can we sweep the low of the opening range? Yes, we do. Amazing, amazing. I close my position. That's it. That's it. One trade. So nothing else. I'm not gonna take anything else today. So I've been in this trade for quite some time, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, I did not close when price was here. I did not close when price was here. I know, I just know that. I just know my strategy. I just know it, and that's why I can trade, and I'm just holding myself until the price proves me otherwise. So that's it. So this is the one trade today, 200 bucks. So not, you know, not that much, but that's fine. That's completely fine. Uh, yes, I could have held here. I can probably hold lower, but I know that after the first break, price can come back, retracement, right, and then push lower. So yeah, pretty much it for me today. Amazing trade, a very amazing trade. Um, so I've been in this trade for quite some time. So also what I do, like I just now journal my trade. Like I already journaled my trade within the hour I entered, right? As soon as I entered the trade, I immediately journaled my trade. So yeah, that's completely fine, right? And if you finish your day green, I mean, you would be fine. I mean, um, I was looking to add to my position too, but I just didn't like how price were moving, right? We had very strong retracement to the upside, so that's why I did not re-enter, and I just held my one position, right? So that just completely fine as well. So that's completely fine. Um, Make sure you just journal your trade right after you finish your trading session, or even at the same time you trade. And my second problem is I target 2.8. I can't tell you anything about the targets because I can't tell you to do something I don't do, right? I can't tell you, for example, like why did I take profits right here at the opening range low, right, at 29. 200. Why did I take why did I secure profits? Because that's the opening range low, and I do secure at the opening range low. So I traded from the opening range high to the opening range low, and whatever price gives me profits, I will take it, right? It can be 2 hour, it can be 3 hour, it can be 4 hour, it can be 1 hour, it can be less than 1 hour. Like today, it was 1 hour, right? It's every day, it's like different. So I can't really help you with the targets, like with your levels, because I don't trade your strategy, and just don't know why would you target it, right? As I am scalping, I can tell you why I target the opening range low, because I know that most likely after the opening range high, is broken, we have CISD to the downside, and there is likelihood that price will reach to the opening range low. That's it, simple as that. I mean, this is what can I that's what can I tell you, right? And explain. But why would you look for something, why would you look something down here? I mean, I don't know, it may be, but I don't know, because I don't trade that way. So if you have questions, about my model, about my strategy, how I trade, I mean, I can help you and I can explain you. Like, you see what I mean? I mean, that's why I do secure here. This is why. All right. Understand your strategy. Thank you very much. Understand your strategy. All right. All right. So, thank you for watching. I will finish my stream here, because that's it. That's my session. I mean, only one trade today. And yes, see you in the next one tomorrow, because tomorrow we have the day. Today we have FOMC later in the day, so tomorrow we will see. Maybe we will have some high volume day, maybe not. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the